magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, break crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Follow, join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. Cozy corner of the twitchy scene lives a yarny legend crochet queen. Hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Granny squares and textured waves, she's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, break crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. Cozy corner of the twitchy scene lives a yarny legend crochet queen. Hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Granny squares and textured waves, she's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. In a cozy corner of the twitchy scene lives a yarny legend crochet queen. Hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in there.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I am lost to the wind there all of a sudden. Jingle Shark got first. Yay! Yay. Hi, Linda. Thank you for the check-in. Jingle Shark got first. Hi, Amy. Hi, Picking Halls. Hi, Linda. Thank you for the check-in. Crafty, thank you for the lurk. No, Linda, I completely understand. This was impromptu, and I think I got if this is the one that for the Christmas, I got the Christmas catalog. So let's see. Rumor has it whoever gets first embrace stream of the year is going to have the best year ever. I'm going to give it to P. I wasn't aware either. I wasn't aware. Biscuit, do you want to come up here? I'll send a pic of mine. Okay. Well, then, I mean, it could be in the mail. I know Papa doesn't throw them away. He usually sets them on the counter. So it could just be sitting on the counter. Ugh. Yesterday, I was, this is just gonna be a Christmas haul and crochet. So yesterday I was thinking about making P a new hat. And so this is it. I still haven't put the stem on it, but it's gonna be a tulip hat. And I think I'm gonna make her one in purple because she does look really good in purple. And maybe pink. So she's gonna have a yellow, a pink, and a purple tulip. Yep. He gets, and then I'm going to take pictures of them and post them to my Instagram. And it was a very easy hat to make. I'm just really kind of worried about the depth of it and how it will fit on her head. I'm hoping it'll fit really kind of good. I went out an extra round. Sorry, I did not mean to cough like that so loud. I went out an extra round because I did it by the size of her tomato hat there. So I'm hoping that because this is not a deep hat, that this will fit good on her head. So kind of went the same length as the bumblebee hat, but this has a different brim. So we shall see. So my brain's not working, people. So anyway, let's see. So over the Christmas break, I've last few days I haven't been feeling well. I don't know. I guess I had like a cold or something like that. So I didn't stream this last weekend. Before that, we had Christmas. P-Pop came and visited. And She stole the show because, what's a P-pop to do but to steal the show. And she got a little DJ table. So now her name is DJ Peep, and she makes music and she is enjoying her life. But I am going to go over everything that I got for Christmas that has stuff to do with, well, I might go over everything. It doesn't really matter. But let's see something. Because I can't talk. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Um, okay. So, we're gonna do these last. So, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she went to Dollywood and she got me the unofficial Dolly Parton. Oh, yes, we did have a biscuit ordeal and right on Christmas Day. And I'm going to tell you, I have the three most wonderful daughters in the whole wide world. Biscuit was having a issue. He had to go to the emergency vet. There was, blood involved and not bad, but bad enough. And so we went to the vet. They all closed our house up. They put all the food away. They got everybody cleaned out of the house. They got stuff all doing so that when Papa and I got home, Papa just started dishes. No, they actually started a load of dishes too. I mean, they really had it. I mean, so I'm going to tell you, people say, "Oh, my kids are so great." My kids are the most wonderful kids in the whole wide world. And I'm not saying that just because I'm saying that. I'm saying that because I believe it. So anyway, so we will be doing this, the unofficial Dolly Parton crochet. It includes everything to make Dolly Parton and her guitar. It has 7 colors of yarn, a crochet hook, a yarn needle, plastic eyes, the fuffing, and an instruction booklet. So we got that. This right here caused a lot of hassle because my mom wanted to get me something. And so I thought, okay, fine. I'll just give my mom something to give me. Well, Picking Halls had bought one and I didn't know it, but she said she saw it and was like, oh, that'll be great. I'm going to get that for mom. And, it'll be great because she'll use it. I could have used 2. She could have given me the second one. She sent it away. But it is a yarn thingy that holds your balls, your caked yarn. So when it comes off, you can pull from the outside. So I'm going to get this set up today and everything like that and get everything set up. But I love the color on it. I really do. I really love the color on it. And so we're going to get that set up today and whatever. So I am excited about this because then I can just set it on my desk to the left of me and pull it off. I know that this will mean nothing because this has nothing to do with crochet. This is a little pig. I love pigs. Pigs, pigs, pigs. I love pigs. And so they got me a cement pig. Happy New Year, Axis. Happy New Year. Welcome in. So they got me a cement pig to put in my front garden, my front rock garden. Oh my God. I get here and she's calling me a pig. Wow. You missed the first 2 things. I got a Dolly Parton. I'm gonna set my pig there. I got a Dolly Parton crochet kit and a yarny wheelie thingy. A yarny wheelie thingy. But anyway, so I got this right here for my front garden. I wanted this because I love pigs. But now Papa wants to get all. You just ordered a yarn wheelie thing off Etsy. See? Yarny wheelie things are really wonderful. But Papa wants to get all of the zodiac because these are zodiacs. the Chinese zodiacs, which I will say that one of my children was born in the year of the pig, but I've always liked pigs. So anyway, we're gonna get one at a time, and we'll see. We'll see. I'll have all 12 before it's done and over. Okay. And let's see. I got a farmer's almanac. So if you want to know what the weather's going to be in your area in January, I mean, I can try to figure it out for you. I just know that you guys can guess who was born that year. Um, she does have Bray's favorite tattooed onto her. So anyway, see, it was just, you just have to know how they're dynamic. All three of their dynamics are amazing. And they all fit. I mean, they literally can be mad at each other 1 second, and the next minute they're all together laughing, and you're like, what the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? So anyway, I got a farmer's almanac. So I think I don't know if Picking Hall's got one too. She's going to do a garden, so we're going to do a garden together this year. I mean, I'm going to do my garden, she's going to do her garden, and we're going to do whatever we have to do. So then I also got a crochet logbook. So now I don't have to worry about it when I do a pattern. I can take a picture of it, yarn sample, the project name, the hook size, everything. That way I'd get one for self. Yes, we've got to buy our seeds this year. I do have some seeds already, but we do have to buy our seeds. Okay. So this right here is my logbook to keep up with everything. And this year I'm going to be better. This year my goal is to end the year with no works in progress. That is literally what my goal this year is. Okay, let's see. Oh, and my youngest daughter also got me an eye snapper. Y'all, you do not know, this is going to be so much fun to use. Look at that. Snapping eyes is going to be so much easier. I mean, what can a girl say when you have an eye snapper? And it's got different sizes, so it's got all kinds of stuff. And it's got a tool holder, a nubbin set. Ooh, wait, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Biscuit, don't go getting whatever. But anyway, it's got one. Hey, Amy. It is a good new year. I got the Zumagurumi Endangered. No, you didn't. Oh, I bet those are so cool. Yes, my new year is great so far. Biscuit is doing wonderful. I'm doing better. Um, Sick the last couple days. I just must have had like a virus, something going on. Okay, so this weekend is technically my stream anniversary is January 6th. So this weekend I'm pretty positive we might just do it on Sunday. We'll see. I might do it both days. We might have a stream anniversary weekend. I don't know. I might just go all out. I have no idea. Blue whale is almost done. I just need to get the yarn for the stomach. I can't say that word. I can't say that word. I'll be driving Saturday, but if you do it Sunday, I should be able. Okay, well, we'll do it Sunday then because, okay, so this is what I'm going to put a poll up on my Discord and everyone can vote. And if you're not a part of the Discord, there you go. Oh, crappy doodles. My streamer bot's not working. Okay. Um, so Saturday, I'll do it again so that everybody can be a part of the Discord and can vote. So someone, Papa, was listening very well during all of my streams, and he got me the loopables. So we're either going to do Fred the dinosaur, Jojo the bunny, or Pierre the penguin. Now, we may do all three of them. We may just do one. But we are going to learn how to do these loopables and give our honest opinion on whether or not these are the bomb diggity or not. Should you try a loopable? Should you not try a loopable? Are they worth it? Are they not worth it? I also got like some face cream, I think, for Christmas. But let's see. No, I got body wash, but you know, it's one my daughter, she gets, and I also got a $25 gift card to Amazon. So anyway, um, my brain's not working. My brain's not working. So anyway, this hat. I'm trying to think of something here. I didn't do something right. Anyway, well, I did do it right. I just can't see it in the pattern. That's my problem. I can't see it in the pattern. But anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna I don't know. I've got so much. And then my sister, her granddaughter, her first granddaughter, if she does good, she gets to come home this Friday. She gets to come home today, I think, if she's done everything fine. I'm trying to think, Biscuit, what are we gonna do? I might make we're probably gonna celebrate Biscuit's birthday too on Sunday. Because I was gonna do a stream for his birthday, but then I wasn't feeling well. So I was like, I can't even do it. I couldn't even set up like this to do a stream. I mean, I was just totally um exhausted, totally exhausted. And so anyway, so Saturday, we are going I am going to probably I don't know. I will do a kit. I will not loopables because we're gonna do that on what do you want to call it? Our streamiversary. And we'll get everything set up. I've got to maybe on Saturday we will put that was me on Tuesday. I broke me one coffee rule and got coffee at 5 a.m. to finish out my work shift. I'm telling you, um, I don't know. I literally the thing of it was is I mean, I was feeling fine over Christmas. We were feeling great, wonderful. I think it I think that when we went to the vet, I think it just stressed me out so much because of everything that was going on with Biscuit. I think my body just got knocked off of its whatever. And it was like, yeah, yeah, you stress me out. I love you to death and you stress me out. It's a good relationship. It's symbiotic or something, I guess. But I forgot my Discord didn't work. The Discord streamer elements are what StreamerBot is down. Their website's down, so um nothing's working. So I have to kind of pay attention to everything. Um I'm trying to plan out my year accordingly and get everything. I have a planner, I have a desk calendar, I have everything so that I've pretty much almost some. There are like some weekends I know that I'm not going to be streaming, and I will have those up way in time. We have weddings this year. I have P-pops to see. So we're gonna figure that out, and maybe I'll stream during the week or something like that. Hopefully also during this year, um, sometime sooner than later, the work from home thing situation will happen. And whatever's happened. Papa will have to show me how to put the poll up, but I will put the poll up as soon as I can on this on the Discord so everybody can start voting. Um I also have thought that this year it's probably going to be um I think this is the year of the horse for the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac, but we're going to make it the year of the hat. So all things hats. And you know, un- we could say unfortunately for P-pop, even though I really don't think she cares. The vote again is going to be on whether we do Pierre the Penguin, Fred the Dinosaur, or Jojo the Bunny. So I don't know how this is going to go for me. Um, because there's no hook needed, and I've never done loopable yarn. I've never done loopable yarn at all, ever. So, but we are going to do one, maybe two. We'll just see how it goes. Um, we'll see how it goes. I may love it. I may love it. It may be the best thing ever. But I want to see. I want to be able to basically give my opinion, my honest opinion, because Wibbles doesn't sponsor me. They probably should. They probably should. Instead of getting movie stars to do their stuff, they should probably pick a crafter like me, who's been dubbed the Wibble Queen. Um, uh, but we're also, like I said, we're also going to celebrate Biscuit's birthday since we didn't get to celebrate his birthday because I wasn't feeling good. Yep, Queen Wubalina. You know what? They need to understand. They need to understand. So how was everyone else's Christmas? Um, I don't know. Did anyone drop any photos in Discord that oh, hold on. Don't know what that is. Let me lock it out for a minute till I find. I'm going to find out who this. Okay. We did that one. Okay. And I'm going to take it over here. Okay. Okay. You had a good relaxing break. This is the last day of my 2-week break. This is the last day of Papa's 2-week break too. He is got to go back to work tomorrow, which is kind of odd because his company usually, they don't go back until the Monday after New Year's. Poll started. I was gonna put it in Discord. You're a nut, Halls. You bought a mystery box of yarn. Yay, Kaz. Yay. That sounds it's okay. We can see because I can end up doing two. I feel like I could probably end up doing 2. It's a big box. Woo! So we have 4 votes. So we will see what the stream says right now. So we're doing JoJo the bunny, Pierre the penguin, or the dinosaur. What's his name? Fred. Fred. I don't have a vote. I'm gonna just go with the love of whatever the people love. So let's while let's see. Oh, and Picking Hall said that for those, I like the penguin and the dinosaur. I like the dinosaur because he's green, but the penguin is cute. But it could be Peepop the penguin. Pete, how are you doing? See, I just voted, and also Happy New Year. Well, thank you. Thank you for the vote. We will be doing this on Sunday. Um, we will be doing this on Sunday. We are going to it's going to be my 2-year stream anniversary. We're going to do it a day early. So we will be doing that. Biscuit, will you quit looking at me like that? I'll tell you, Linda, he's giving me the side eye. But he's whatever. Let's see. We're gonna go into Discord. Let me get this straightened over here so I can see stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do Discord because you know, it did I not do it right? I I don't know what I've done. There we go. This is Linda. She has gotten further on her sweater. Our sweater. Am I talking right? Yes, the sweater. And then look right there, the most important part of the picture, just so everyone knows this is the most important part of the picture. See that? That little dog there? That is Penny. She is the supervisor of the situation. There's one updated on your Facebook page. Okay. But this right here, she is the love of Linda's life. What the heck did I just do? I don't know. Maybe she's not the love of Linda's life, but I'm pretty positive she is because Biscuit's the love of my life. Okay, and then here's Stellar. She has given us more yarn that she has dyed. She said I think this was the last of her cotton. She was going to move on to acrylic, I believe. And this is, ooh, crafty. That is pretty. Hold on. My Bargello pencil hook cup I love those colors. I love those colors. I tech Biscuit. So anyway, I do love those. Those are really. And then here's Fairy Dust with his Santa hat. I love it. Love it. He must be at work. Must be at work. Because I'm gonna say this is work stuff. So updated sweater, and of course, there we go. An arm on it. Of course, Penny. Yes, she's, whatever. Oh, and then Bubbles' honey is making little hats for kiddos. That is so cute for babies. That is so sweet. Bubbles, if you're here, that is good. Good. You are doing so well with your crochet. Oh, look, and then she put it on the little I'm gonna say Aurora. I think she's got 2 cats. I'm not really think she had 3. I'm not sure. I know she has 2. Okay, and then this is a parent. What in the heck have you done, Axis? Apparently, my tension has loosened over time. Oh, because of the is this the cardigan, the cardinal blanket? I think my notes had the wrong hook size prop. Yes. I would say that would be a hook size thing and not a tension thing because, I mean, your tension looks pretty consistent. Your tension looks pretty consistent. Starting on her overalls, Bubbles and Honeys. She just gets out there. She is not afraid to try anything. Me, on the other hand, I'm like I'm like, "Will Peepop like this? Will Peepop not like this?" That kinda thing. Oh, okay. And then this is more yarn that Stellar has dyed. I really like the color of it. I really, really I like how the colorway does on it. I really do. I just think it's amazing. I would not even I would not do it. I would be too tensed up, too stressed up to even do anything like this. And my friend's 10-year-old daughter made a blanket for oh, that is so cute. Are you teaching? Are you teaching Axis? Um, I realized I didn't make the right count for some colors. I figured it out in the end, thankfully. It is the yarn is she taught herself. I think she did very good. I think she did very good for teaching herself. Let's see. Oh, these are all of Crafty's cookies that he made over Christmas. Oh, those look like the same kind of paper plates that fine china I have. Oh, so let's see. We will go out of this and whatever. But I am so whatever. Biscuits finally whatever deciding that he's going to be a good puppy and we're going to go into 2026. Yes, you are. 2026. I haven't even made my bingo card up. I probably should. I don't know what it would have on it other than to stream and make hats for Peepop and then baby blankets for other people. So I'm going to try to do a couple things this year. And gosh, I can't I've only been here for 38 minutes, 40 minutes, really not even that long. And I feel like I have like spilled out my whole life to y'all. What happened over Christmas break? And I didn't really tell y'all anything. Did we, Biscuit? We didn't say nothing, but we did everything. So I don't know. It is it yes, you can eat the last piece of pancake pie. I told you I wasn't gonna eat any more pancake pie. And if anybody doesn't know what pancake pie is, just oh, Fred the dinosaur won the vote, but we will put it in Discord. But I will take into account that Fred the dinosaur won here on Twitch. And like I said, if anybody doesn't know what pancake pie is, just type pancake pie and watch the first video that probably comes up because um, it's hilarious. Peepop loves pancake pie. I love pancake pie. Pan- does Peepop like pancake pie or does she? Y'all, the house has been invaded. The house has been invaded. The house hasn't been, the backyard has been invaded by probably a dozen leaves. We've had our murder of crows outside the last 2 weeks, which I don't mind because crows are good as long as they don't hold a grudge on you. If you if you have a murder of crows, it's a good thing. They keep hawks away. Looks like a thin pig made a pancake. Is that yes, that's it. Um Anyway, Murder of Crows is good. As far as I'm concerned, a Murder of Crows is good because they keep all the birds of prey away. It makes it easier for Biscuit when he's out in the backyard because, not that I think that Biscuit would be little enough to be an hors d'oeuvre for a bird of prey, but you never know. You never know. And I will say this, if anybody goes to Trader Joe's and, they have protein pancakes, they're really thin. They're kinda crepey, and by crepey, I mean they're really kinda thin. But their protein pancakes are really delicious. And no, Trader Joe's doesn't sponsor me. My youngest daughter brought me some to try, and I like them. Um, I like them. They're really filling, but I will say this, they are they're very thin. I like a thick pancake. So, are you done? Did you find out that there was nothing breaking in? Crazy, crazy butt dog. Crazy butt dog. But anyway, so I have a list of things that we are going to do on uh Sunday. So hopefully everyone will be able to come. If not, it's not required. Joining the streamiversary is not required. But Panther, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Um, so it's hot. It's not hot, but it's hot. Um, so I think I'm over the next few days. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna get everything ready, get everything set up. And then Saturday, I might just try to finish up some works in progress. Cause like I said, this next year coming up, I do not want to have any whips left at the end of the year. That is my goal. Lofty goal. I am a crafter, which means it probably won't happen. I will have whips. I will have whips left at the end of the year. Who doesn't have something done at the end of the year? But I'm gonna try to be more on it. I don't know. I've seen where people keep track of the I've seen where people keep track of their works that they do through the year. I don't know if that would be good for me for accountability. Um, maybe it would. I'll have to talk to myself about it because sometimes that's what I do. Um, and just make sure that, you know, you talk to the right people. I don't always talk to myself, but like when I'm driving down the road, and I will say this, I probably look like a crazy person. I probably am a crazy person, but I probably look like a crazy person because when I'm driving down the road, sometimes I'll speak my thoughts out loud. Like when I'm driving to work, I'll be like, "Oh, I need to do A, B, C, D when I get to work. This is what order I need to do it in because this is going to be the most efficient way for me to do it because I can't it's like it makes me go, "Yep, that's what you got to do." Because sometimes I think I do have like the ADHD mind and I'll get to work and I'll see something else and I'll be like, "Whoop, got to do that." And then I shouldn't. But if I tell myself like when I'm on my way to work that yeah, mouthing ABCs in the passenger or talking to yourself is only a problem if you answer back. No, I it might be if you answer back. I'd be creeped out if I was driving down the street and saw a brain loudly mouthing the ABCs in the car. I always go like, this is me, like literally, I'm like, when I get to work. I've got to do now that I've got someone else's job to do on top of mine, which my job is falling far behind now because uh unfortunately the lady that's giving me the other lady's work to do because she normally gets it, organizes it, and gives it to the lady that normally does it. She's going to be out of work for the next 3 or 4 days. She's the only one that can do it. So when she gets back, I'm going to have like 4 days worth of work bombarded on top of me. And it's going to take me forever to dig out of it. At least I feel like that, but we shall see. We shall see. Ooh, since I got the Farmer's Almanac. See, this is my ADH brain going, okay. So let's see. I want to see this. How to effectively let's see. Oh, this thing gives you all kinds of stuff. Planting and harvesting timetables. Developing an actionable garden plan based on your specific local climate patterns and weather data. Hold on. Let's see. They've got to have an index. Let's see what 14 says. See, this is how I get distracted. So, okay, one more page. There is a part in here, and I know there is because I see it all the time. So, somewhere within, I will say this, within the 7th to the 14th annual collection of weather forecasts. Where is that at? Okay. There we go. Weather forecast 21. So our local weatherman, I swear I think he goes by, because he's pretty good. He's a pretty good weatherman. So let's see. We got a red flag checklist for 10 to 14 day horizon. Repeat nighttime lows below your frost buffer. I'm gonna have to. I will have this, but anyway, I'm going to tell you right now. This isn't crocheting. I know it's not. I know it's not. Anyway, I'm gonna go through this book and I'm going to figure it out because supposedly somewhere around the 7th of this month, the 7th or 8th of this month, we're supposed to get snow. Like between the 7th and the 14th. And not that I'm like massively excited about it because it doesn't matter. What do you mean the book is already wrong? Listen, I don't care about your Apple forecast. WBIR said it's going to snow too. It's supposed to snow Friday, January 9th and 10th. There we go. I don't care what the Apple weather says. I don't care what AccuWeather says. I don't. And where do you got that the book is already wrong? You are so you're so mean. You're so mean. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. So, a lot can happen in a week's time. The weather can change. A cold front could come out of nowhere. Isn't that how it normally happens? A cold front just comes out of nowhere. My yellow yarn wants to see when I started making the yellow hat, the tulip hat, I was like, okay. So, really, honestly, what I started with was I was going to make a lemon hat, like a little lemon for her to wear on her head, for the peepop to wear on her head. I'm with the book currently. They just said the weather news last night that a drastic shift in the weather is about to happen that might shake everything up. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And it's the thing of it is what the weather, whatever, it's calling for snow. So I'm fine. If it's just calling for snow, I'm fine. Because snow, I can get, they'll salt the roads enough that snow will be fine. We can get to and from work. I can do whatever I need to do. But um technically the with the ice, I don't like. Maybe we do have a warm front coming in, Papa. Maybe we do. We had some neighbors, a neighbor shoot off fireworks last night, and Biscuit got he was laying in bed, all snuggled up, underneath the covers, loving life, whatever. And then in his mind, 2 to 3 years ago, I would say at least a minimum of 2 years ago, he would have been on top of my head the minute he heard a firecracker, firework, anything. Last night, he was up barking. He was like, "What are you doing? I'm trying to sleep, buddy. I ain't got time for this." They said if it happens, Ohio could. So, but see, that infrastructure up there could handle 2 feet of snow. I mean, I'm not saying we couldn't handle 2 feet of snow. I think we could. Um, I just think that it could be it could be somewhat somewhat detrimental because there would be people that would be out acting a fool in the weather. My nose. Now, are there any superstitions, and I'm gonna call them that, or things that you do on New Year's Day because you've always done? Like, some people don't clean on New Year's Day because they don't wanna be cleaning for the whole year, or they don't wanna sweep what is it I saw? Don't do laundry, don't wash dishes, don't sweep your floors, because you'll be pushing, money and success out the door. My mom makes dinner and we're having a 25 you go out and see my first birds of the year. My mom always told me whatever I'm doing on the first of the year is what I'll be doing for the rest of the year. So, sharing my Christmas haul and streaming, minus sharing the Christmas haul, I guess I'll be streaming for the rest of the year. I've heard that too, but it just depends on whether you believe in those kind of superstitions or not. Me, I just don't wanna be doing laundry for the rest of the year, so if you really wanna know. And that's my whole thing. Biscuit, what are you doing, bud? Now, is it better for the bird watching where your parents live? I mean, because I mean, my only plans are to go for a run, wipe down the kitchen, and start a new book. How many books do you plan on reading this year? My mother-in-law used to cook black eyed peas and ham for New Year's Day. Yes, and, my thing of it is being in the South, it was collard greens we did collard greens, black eyed peas now my mom didn't, but my dad's family did. Black eyed peas, collard greens, and, like, a ham hock, and and cornbread because you have to have the cornbread is for gold, the collard greens are for dollars, the black eyed peas were for pennies. So if we don't have pennies anymore, what are they gonna do with the black eyed peas? I exercise and I'm going to read and play WoW. I'm reading my reading book is oh, this year. Your reading goal is 12. My reading goal is just to get through the one book that I need to get through so I can start the next one. And my crochet goal is to get every work in progress out of that container and worked this year. Go to 2 weddings, um, spend some time with Peepop, um, all kinds of things. So, I mean, I have a full year. I think it's gonna be a fun year. I think it's gonna be a fun year. Um, everything that I plan on doing everything that I plan on doing, I want to have as much fun as possible. Well, hopefully you will achieve your goal. I don't know what kind of different person you wanna be by the end of the year. I don't know if I mean, a better read person, a healthier person. That's what I would rather be. I'd rather be a healthier person by the end of the year, and I'm going to try. 12 is 12 is 1 a month, so sh yes, he should. He should be able to do 12 a month. Well, he got but 1 a month. 1 a month. Uh, I don't know how many books he got, though. he stacked them up and he asked ChatGPT in what order he should read each book. So, we will see. I don't think I wanna take on any new hobbies this year. I don't think I wanna take on any new hobbies at all. I think all I wanna do is, um, make it through the end of the year. Um, I think, like I said, this is the year of the hat. I'm gonna be making hats left and right, whether they are baby hats, collegiate hats, um, more baby hats than anything. I think I wanna do, like, Etsy stuff, things like that. I would really like to get into a farmer's market. I would like to do the tomato festival this year, but I don't think with everything, it'll depend on how much PTO I have at the end of the year by the time it gets here because it will, I have 4 weeks of PTO, but with me taking, like, 3 days here, 3 days here, it all adds up. Yes, not going to bed with dishes in the sink is a good one. So, this is the blanket for Brenly. So I kinda wanna get this done because if she does get to come home this weekend, I need to send a care package. Um, I didn't finish her elephant. I just don't I can't find she's so little, y'all. She weighs I think did she weigh 4 pounds now? She finally weighs 4 pounds. 4 pounds, 1 ounce. So, some things I'm gonna wait and, send her. I do have blankets that I wanna get made this year, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to do those because I don't think any of them I'm gonna be able to do. Big and I mean by big blankets, big blankets. So, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do those on stream. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to. Um, and so the year of the hat, the year of the hat. And since my mother got me a book on 10,000 hats, if I run out of hats to make by the end of the year, I shouldn't, uh, because I have a lot of patterns that I already bought that I'm going to be making. Um, I will have a book with 10,000 hats in it to make hats. So, welcome back, welcome back. Um, that's different. I was just saying I started in summer waiting. Yes. Well, the thing of it is, I think Papa watches this one streamer, and I think he's said that before. He's like, "You don't have to wait till January to do something. Just start it now." Because starting it at the new year doesn't mean that you'll continue it. If you wanna do it, you will do it. I'm pretty positive that he said that. Pretty. Papa watches him every day, so I'm pretty positive I've heard it somewhere. because people always ask him about, you know, how do you do this and how do you start, eating healthy and things like that. You just start. You just find what you like and do it. Not every diet, not every food plan is going to work for every person. You find what works for you and make sure, because the thing of it is, in my opinion, and this is in my opinion only, it's a lifestyle change. Don't call it a diet. It's a lifestyle change. You have to want it. You have to embrace it, and you have to whatever. So, my tipping point, I think it was just uh one of the girls at work. I didn't know that for my birthday they videoed me coming into my cube because they had destroyed it. They really destroyed it with glitter, confetti everywhere. It was just horrible. And I saw the video of me walking around the corner to my cube, and I was like, "Yep, that's it. I'm done." But right now, oh, thank you for the sub, Papa. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow, jerk off. Uh, I'm gonna say that. I probably shouldn't have said that, but thank you. Thank you for the follow. Uh, my streamer bot's not working and my nose is running. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to keep up there, but my brain's not working. When I do company event next year, I want to be unrecognizable. By that I mean I just want to be healthier. No, I completely understand. Like when we start working from home, the girls at work want to get together once a month, maybe, and maybe go out to dinner or do this, do that, whatever. I would like to walk in and oh, God, she's lost so much weight, or oh, she looks so much healthier. But I told Papa today I've got to get in touch with my GP because my iron levels are so low. I walked up the stairs today and he asked me something and I had to go lay down. I was like, I can't. I've got to lay down for a few minutes. And Biscuit was not happy about it. So I just think I need an iron infusion to whatever. Oop, a hype train started. Ooh, thank you for this. Thank you for the 7 months. Panther, thank you for your Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Panther is on a 6-month streak. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Linda. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean that. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to start working towards goals that matter to you. Hype train started. Thank you for the 50 biddies. I'm so sorry. I'm so here. Hold on. Let me talk so low. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and yes, we have a level 1 hype train at 65%. So, thank you. My nose is running, if y'all only knew. Feels like it's gonna come right off my face. But yeah, and I told Papa, I said, when I wasn't feeling well, I got Gatorade. And then I didn't think about it. And then Linda gifted subs, Papa. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. We're to level 2 complete. Tier 1 to Mama Jerkoff, Francis, RJ Crochet, and Mama Freeze. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I thought of Linda said, "Make sure you keep your sugar in check because when you get sick as a diabetic, your sugar raises." And I didn't get the 0, the sugar-free Gatorade, and I was like, "I why did I not think of that?" But moderation, I kept everything in check, and I was fine. But, um, all I was thinking is I just wanted Gatorade because I just wanted to feel like I could drink something. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Papa. And Biscuit, you wanna get up here? Make an appearance? Oh, we're at a level. Come here, Papa. Come on. He's like, "Hi, everybody." He's like, "Mom, do I have to?" This is my He's like, "Yeah, that's too much for me, Mom." That is too much for him. Oh, lordy day. Lordy day, people, lordy day. So, anyway, I think that this is doing good. This is 1 and it's maybe a half, and we already have 13 inches, and I think this is we're working it from this side, and we're moving up. We're making we've already got the width. I'm working on the length. So, uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I should be yappity yapping right now. Is what I should be doing. Um, and here I was just gonna make this a short stream today, go over all my stuff that I got for Christmas and truck a luck along, get some rest, get back to work tomorrow. And as I said, I will be driving to work tomorrow, telling myself in what order I have to start my day because everything is going to be off tomorrow. Off. Everything is going to be off. Uh, oh, did I pull that once? Hi, Fancy. How are you doing? Welcome in from YouTube. Welcome in welcome in from YouTube. Um, I am just working on a blanket uh, for my great niece. Hopefully she gets to come home today. She's been in NICU for I think 3 weeks. She's 3 weeks old. So hopefully she will get to come in home today. Okay. I'm going to Oh, wow. So we are working on the length. Yes, because we've got the width. like all the cool emotes everyone got. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, sinus allergies are full blown in my face and my stomach is upset. I completely can empathize with that. Not today. Thank goodness my sinuses or whatever. My nose feels like it's going to run off my face, but no stomach issues today. Thank goodness. And Fancy, do you crochet? Do you knit? What do you do? We're just going to keep going till we get to the end of this, I think. And well, yesterday was my son-in-law's birthday. I don't know how old he is, but I know it was his birthday. Good morning, Stellar. Good morning. Happy New Year to you. Your yarn dyeing is wonderful, beautiful. I'm feeling a lot better than I did this last weekend. It was just I think that we had a lot of stress and I think it just took me out with the weather going up and down, up and down, up and down. It knocked me off whack. I don't know uh if I just had like just a small bug or what, but it was very incapacitating for a while. I did go to work. I ended up working for 4 hours and got to go home. So, well, 5 hours. So, at least with this round of sinus allergies, I'm starting with blowing my nose, which that's a good thing. That is a good thing, Sir Fabulous. So, that will do it. My youngest has a cough, but is up to his normal chaos, so we're letting it run its course. Well, we had Christmas and everything was fine on Christmas Day. And then Biscuit literally had an emergency that was kind of freaky. And so my girls, they cleaned everything up, they put all the food up, they started dishes. Papa and I ran out the door. We'd already opened up our presents. We had been eating. It was just we were all just sitting around. And the girls cleaned everything up. We ran out the door, went to the emergency vet. Um, and the next day, um, I went to work. I was feeling horrible. I just wanted to call out. And I thought, no, you can't. You can't. You've got to go in. So well, all weekend long, no, it was Friday. Yeah. Friday, I was like, you've gotta go to work. So I made it to work, was doing fine. Then, I came home on the weekend and I was like the weekend, it just hit me. I just was like, "Ugh," couldn't move, couldn't do anything. And on Monday was the day I thought, "Oh, let me just call out. I'll just tell them that I can't come in." But we have a new rule now. You have to let them know 2 hours ahead of time, or maybe it's 3. I don't know. We used to could just text our boss at, like, we could text her at, like, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and she was fine with it, and she'd be like, "Okay, see you tomorrow, blah, blah, blah." But they're specific now. You have to whatever. And I don't even know who you're supposed to talk to. So I went into work went into work, worked for, I think, about 5 hours, almost 5 hours, and, came home, slept pretty much the whole day, and, Biscuit slept with me. He's fine. It was just weird. He ate a piece of fabric. We don't know where. He's not a fabric eater. This is where we're totally, like, lost. He they uh, it no obstructions. He got rid of it. But he had ate a piece of fabric, and it had just messed up all the way down and irritated everything. And, so they give us stuff for that, and I think he stressed his mother out. I think he stressed his mother out. With winter sinus allergies, it is usually I end up in the round, which is 3 to 4 days with blowing my nose, not starting blowing my oh, with spring allergies, blowing my nose is always a pain and get yes. Yeah, it caused quite a few issues, and it was scary because Biscuit is like, if he could get a hold of my tissue, he would eat it. If he can get a hold of a piece of toilet paper, he'll eat it. But it's not like he eats a lot of it. He'll just, like, eat some. And, he'll eat a paper towel. I mean, it's like, "Oh, that's the kinda stuff he eats, if he gets a hold of it." And, Papa and I are very vigilant. We keep things up so that he doesn't. But when they were like, "It's a piece of fabric," we're like, He doesn't he doesn't chew on socks, he doesn't chew on blankets, he doesn't chew on clothes, he just doesn't. So we couldn't figure it out. We were like, "What? What?" And, I don't know, it was just crazy, 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 crazy. He's trying to drive me crazy is what he's trying to do. He's like, uh, "I don't think you're crazy enough, mom, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to you and make it all work out for you. Make you 100%." Dad needs an 100% crazy woman, not just one that's like 75%, maybe 90. I would probably go with 97% crazy. So Biscuit just wants to knock me over the other 3. So he does. And honestly, I don't know. Like, I literally thought because I'd come home, I went to work the next day, and then Saturday and Sunday, I was like, I picked something up at the vet. Because, I mean, you have tons of people, it's an emergency vet, tons of people bringing their animals in. People are coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. It's not like they wipe down everything, even though I know that, like, I wash my hands, things like that. I'm very adamant about washing my hands because that's what you have to do to keep yourself from getting sick. But, um, I'm sure, you know, somewhere I touched something and maybe didn't. And you know what's really funny is, like, my kids, all 3 of them, and I'm pretty positive all 3 of them, literally, if we go somewhere and it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Okay, like, I think I went to a doctor's appointment with Jingle Shark before for Peepop. The minute we get in the car and we get buckled in and everything like that, hand sanitizer comes out in your hand, whatever. I need to get into the habit like my girls are. It's like we'll go somewhere into a store, we'll go back out, and though I realize you could put those germs in your car and whatever, but it's like immediately, the hand sanitizer is out on your hands and you're rubbing it. You took 3rd in the wow! Hey, 266 is better than nothing. Stores, gas station pumps, after work, I put yep. I'm telling you, my kids are so good at it. So see, they're picking Halls does it. I know KK does it because I've gotten her car and I know Jingle Shark does it too. I know I've gotten the car with them and it's like hands out and they're all good about it. But I do what some people doesn't matter to. As soon as they handle their money to people, they don't think about hand sanitizer then. I irritated watched oh, yes, you've gotta keep hand sanitizer. And I just I don't know. Yeah, think about it. People don't think about anything. And I can say this, I mean, I think I can honestly say, like, there is there's a family that Papa and I know. They're always, always sick. And I know their kids are old enough to know how to wash their hands, but they're always sick. And then there is a family that I know, their kids are always sick. Now, I don't know, they might be a little bit littler, but washing your hands has got to be the most important thing that you teach a child other than tying their shoe. Linda, we know what you mean. We can feel, Linda. Let them get offended. Let them get offended. I'd be like, I do it to everybody. I don't do it to your money. I do it to everybody. Don't get offended. You are not special, sweetheart. You are not special. I mean, when you are in a hospital, and I mean, I can honestly say this. When you're in a hospital, even a doctor's office, they have those things. They walk in, they go, they clean their hands out. They put that stuff on their hands, the disinfectant on their hands, and then they do stuff. And when they walk out, I mean, I'm not special. They're doing it for their sake and mine. I'd much rather see somebody, yes, wouldn't you, Biscuit? He's like, yes, mom. Yes. What's wrong with you? Making grunty noises at me. I think I'm bothering him. I think I'm bothering him. He just wants to sleep. He's like, I just want to sleep, mom. You keep messing me up. We can say this. Hopefully picking halls won't have to work at that particular location for the rest of her career with the company she's with. She will one day move up to I could see, picking halls being a district manager one day. Whew! You just don't understand my child. You do not understand that child of mine. So, she is, at work, they have hand sanitizer dispensers everywhere, including the front door. They have a sign next to it that urges people to sanitize before they visit. And I just oh, Axis, I'm so sorry. Um, I think that I think it should be second nature, even though I don't think some people I d I don't know. I just whatever. Is this the same aunt that you helped move a couch for her? I tell her, "Out the door. You messed me up once already. I don't need to be messed up again." I usually feel like I need to be sent through a surgical sanitizer after I volunteered. Woo! Yes. That would be, massively. But you know what? When I get to work, it's so cold at work, my nose doesn't run. I think it runs here at the house because we have it a nice temperature, and my sinuses are very active right now. But, when I'm at work, it's in the 60s, like, we're talking, like, 62, 64. Papa got me an electric blanket. I have it sitting at my desk. Well, it's not set. It's in one of my drawers at my desk, so people don't can't see it. But it just looks like a big blanket, and it covers over me, and it heats up, and I can work really nice and warm. But keeping it kind of cool keeps your germs at a low rate too. It does, but when they keep it that cold, I think it's just the lady that's the property manager. She the electric is included in your rent, so I think that if she feels if she doesn't have to turn the heat on, then, uh, she makes more money on the rent. I've been helping to teach about half of the class how to blow and wipe their little noses all. It's just cold. I mean, I will say that more people, I think you do pass more. Thank you for the follow, Bowman. Thank you for the follow, Bowman. Thank you. And now my streamer bot's working. Um, I will say this. I've always heard people get uh less sick, less sick. I'm probably gonna screw this up. Um, because of how cold it because germs can't grow in they multiply at a lower rate when it's colder. So, and then because we're inside of hot buildings, they whatever. Do you, crochet? Do you knit? Welcome in, welcome in. Are you a fiber artist, a crafter? And I love those heated blankets. I love those heated blankets. I do many fiber things as my brain allows. You know what? And my brain allows me to crochet and, occasionally cross stitch, but the majority crochet. So, yes, I understand your mind allowing you. Knitting is it's not there yet for me, so it's not there yet. Okay, we might have to that is a split in the yarn. I don't like that. I don't wanna do it, but I'm going to. Only because since this is for a baby and it will probably be washed quite often, I don't want it to tear apart. And this is just how I do my, uh, connecting strands in the middle of a project. Everybody has their own way. I knit most of the time, but I keep a spindle at my desk so I can spin on your breaks. That is great. You love the magic knot. It's my favorite. And usually if you work it right, which actually I did on that one, the knot's pretty well hidden. So, Linda, I was gonna tell you, they also, like, at my dentist, they keep it really cool, and they always say, "Would you like a blanket?" So, a lot of places are starting to keep it a little cooler than normal, probably because of that too. So, we've gotta do something, right, to slow down the germ process. Even though I will say that, like, people, I guess, could get offended, but, like, my dentist, when I get up and leave, the dental hygienist, she's got the Clorox wipes out or whatever, wiping down everything. Okay. To get the Clorox wipes out and wiping down where I've sat and everything I've touched as I'm walking out, because my dental hygienist is right next to the door, and my kids know her, so, I mean, I guess I kinda know her. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll show myself out, whatever. I don't need her to walk me out. I just make my appointment with her and move on." And, but I don't take offense to that. I don't take offense because I'd rather know that if she's cleaning it after I'm leaving, she's cleaning it before I get there. So, did she say when she might stop by? Oh, okay. Papa and I, we did something yesterday. Um, we got subs from a place that we haven't gotten subs. We did not realize we have not gotten subs from this place since May of 2024. And to be honest, I'm really weird, and I'm like, I have a craving for them now, and I don't need to because we bought all of our stuff for today because after I get done streaming, I've gotta make my lunch for tomorrow. I've gotta make my lunch for tomorrow, and, I bought all this stuff, but really weird. I'm having a craving for their subs, and it's probably just because we haven't had them in forever, and last night we were like, "Yeah, that'd be really great." I left a few things off my grocery delivery by accident, now I might need to place another one. That's okay. One of the, meal components for us so that we could have dinner, um, was not gotten, so they didn't have it. And I don't find it hard to believe, but I find it hard to believe. And just unless because it was a bread item, and the only thing I can think of is the vendor didn't come in today. They took the day off, and, they most bread vendors don't come into grocery stores on Wednesdays or Sundays. So, um, if their direct store delivery was, your dad didn't want a substitute for the specific buns he wanted, so, um, but, uh but I can't either. I'm sure there's the same type of bun and a different brand. Um, but having worked in the back of a grocery store, I can say this. Uh, if the bread vendor didn't come in today because the direct store delivery person wasn't in the back to check them in, then they should have came in yesterday just to make sure that they had enough bread. But most bread vendors around here don't work on they don't bring items in on Sundays and Wednesdays. They may work their bread, but they don't bring anything in. I'm trying to figure out. We don't have that much more to go. Ooh. I know you're like, yeah, not both of them weren't out of stock. Both of them weren't out of stock. What was funny was there was one item that I picked out that was low in stock, and I'm assuming we got it because he never said anything. Papa never said anything to me about we weren't getting it. So, oh, I feel like sometimes ordering my groceries ahead is like buying those mystery boxes. Will I get the thing I wanted or will I get something completely unrelated to it? True, true. A lot of times, like, I don't mind going and picking, like, let them shop for me, but go pick it up because sometimes I feel like that the employees that work for the grocery store will, because they have the chance to go to the back. Oh, wait, that's in the back. Let me go get that. The people like at Instacart and DoorDash, they don't have that option. It's either on the shelf or it's not. So sometimes I don't mind picking up my groceries because I'm like, yeah, I might get it. One time we got 2 candy bars in our order that we hadn't asked for. Oh, a surprise. Yay. I wonder who didn't get their I wonder who didn't get their candy bars. Your sister's almost here. I know that made 0 sense what I just did. Because he hasn't been acting up all day. He's been actually not acting. Made 99% of the order. Okay, I joked. She's right there. She's right there. Look, she's right here. She's in the camera. Okay, stop. He thinks she's in the backyard now. 90 made 99% of the order is spot on, but that 1% where I get some weird pizza instead of the fish I ordered. You wonder if they're just being nice to us. Um, I also tend to go to the store and get it myself when I can. I wait for Sunday when everybody's at church. That is actually the best time to go. But we found that if you're going to order your groceries and let them pick it out, Mondays, you have to order in the middle of the week because if you let them pick it up on the weekend, um, everybody's at the grocery store on Saturday. It's my fault. I shouldn't have said that. I'm telling you, he's been quiet all morning long. He's been quiet all morning long. Well, at least I know that, what are you getting your nose in the bag for? I don't like going to the store anymore because they're putting signs on the self-checkouts that you have to have 10 items or less now, and I will break the rule because I'm not giving rules because I'm not talking to a cashier while checking. So I know everyone secretly they do not secretly hate you, and I I will go to a cashier. I don't care. I I don't like checking myself out if I don't have to. I really don't. I will go to a cashier. Our store has been getting the curbside parking lot worked on, so it's all paying around for everybody. I try not to make the issue worse because I know there are people who give the workers a hard time. Yes. And that is the thing that I guess that people do need to the workers that are doing the job do not. They don't have control over that. They don't. They don't. Unfortunately, they don't. And when I worked for Walmart slash even when I worked for Sam's, they people would get mad at you and say, "Well, I can't believe you raised the prices." I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. Okay. Sometimes here we don't even have a person to check us out. Now I will say this at where's the one that I go to? There's one store I go to, and so on the way home, I'm trying to think of what it is called. It'll hit me. Um, they have cashiers, but it's like they force you into the self-checkouts. Kinda like, I don't know. He's getting in trouble. I can hear him. I can hear him getting in trouble. And then, well, now I don't know, I haven't been in any lately, but I've heard like the Dollar Generals and things, they don't even have people to check out people anymore. It's all self-checkout. Now, I've been to Michael's and Michael's, which is way different than Dollar General. Now, they have like 3 or 4 self-checkouts and they have one person that just stands there. But I mean, and I don't know what that person would do if you didn't scan something. And I mean, would the Michaels person even know because they stand behind the counter? So, I'm not stealing anything, but your Dollar General has at least one person check out because the self-checkout is always broken. Well, then that's a good thing. My mother-in-law used to work for Dollar General, and she never she was lucky if she had one person to work with her half the time. And I think that was before COVID too. So, what are you doing? Causing trouble? He's like, "Yep, sure am. It's my middle name. Biscuit Trouble. Biscuit Trouble." I'm having a hard time with the angle of this. I think it's because I'm holding the way I'm holding it. I don't know what they're down there doing. When you asked that just now, my mom was also oh, she um, You turkey bit stealer. I'm spoiled rotten because the local HEB always has a bunch of checkout lanes open, and they don't care how many items you have if you're in the self-checkout. Now, I will say this, the only place that I've ever been now, I don't know where Picking Halls has been, but the only place that I've ever been that's really adamant about how many items is Target. They don't want you in their lines, but then they don't have cashiers. They don't want you in your lines with more than 10 items, but then they also don't have cashiers if you're lucky. I have to dip the bread into the juices and eat some of the crispy bits. Oh, Target and Publix. I did not know Publix was that way. I did not know Publix was that way. Um, I working at Walmart and for the many, many, many years that I worked there, um, I will go to Target before I will go to Walmart. I can't do it anymore. Now, do I go to Sam's? Yes. I don't care. But a lot of Sam's, I will do curbside pickup. So, and I do that because it just makes it easier for them to shop and bring it out to me. And oh, they have 10 items or like, well, yeah, true. I can understand that. Whew. I wish there was a Sam's Club close to me because I definitely do that. The only grocery store we have here with their prices are higher than Walmart. So a lot of people end up going. I will say this: when we lived in the town before we lived here, we didn't have a Target, and Walmart was. I worked at Walmart at the time, and I also worked at a Walmart neighborhood market. And the only place you could go and get cheaper groceries, not of a wide variety, but you could go and get cheaper groceries in the town I lived in was Aldi's. So it was like you had like this one up here, this one up here, this one up here, Walmart, and then Aldi's. And we had an Aldi's and a Walmart right next to our house. And I would go get everything at Walmart that you couldn't get at Aldi's. And then I would go over and I mean, I was a penny pincher. I still am a penny pincher, even though we don't have pennies anymore. So I guess I won't be pinching pennies. But so yeah, I can squeeze George. I love to go to Aldi's and BJ's. They're your go-tos. See, our we just now got a BJ's that's like 30 minutes away, maybe 45. I don't actually know where it's at. I just know where it's located, what town it's located in. And when we lived in Florida, there were BJ's down there, but I think BJ's had just started for some odd reason. So it wasn't like they had everything down to a T. Biscuit, what are you doing? You're gonna get me in trouble, but thank you for the check-in, Gig Jack, and happy New Year's to you. So, I am just working on a blanket for my great niece. I think that's how she's a great niece. Um, okay. HEB is my go-to. but closer to Houston, it's all Kroger. About the only time I do price shopping is when I need meat, and I'm lucky to have a family-owned meat market about 10 miles. That is nice. That is nice. We do have an Aldi's here. I don't go to it very much. A lot of stuff that I get they don't have, but I get my bread and stuff. Um, I went in at Halloween time to get those crochet, the ghost and the ghost. And I can say this, the ghost and the pumpkin. I can say this. The Aldi's we have that's near us, I was quite impressed of how much of what do you want to call it? Biscuit. What are you doing? A selection they had. Like they had increased their selections on some foods. Now I will say I don't know if everyone feels this way, but a lot of people around here are like, if you want cheese, Aldi is the place to go for the cheese. If you want a different kind of cheese, Aldi is it. There's a girl I follow on Instagram and she does sourdough. And the only place that you can get the butter, no, it's cheese. It's cheese. The only place you can get the cheese, it looks like butter, but she's called it cheese. Um, okay, hold on a minute. I'll pick you up in just a minute. Um, the butter or slash cheese she puts on her sourdough, she gets it at a local market because she lives in New York, and of course they have more. Oh, thank you for the lurk. They have more places to buy things like that. Um, but I looked it up and supposedly Aldi's carries it. I don't know if the Aldi's we have carries it, but I was like, that butter sounds good. Or cheese, whatever it is. Okay, buddy. I don't know what you want. It's not Kerrygold. It is called, hold on, I will tell you what it's called because I took a picture of it. Meet me halfway. And here I go. I'm going to start talking, singing to y'all. Okay, where is she at? Y'all, I take so many pictures of crochet items. It's just horrible. Hold on. It's called, hold on. I know that if I start typing it, I'll know. It begins with a K, I think. Um, images. Oh, Axis, you're gonna make it. I will find out Axis and I will DM you. Hold on, let me do this. Okay. This is what it's called. It actually, listen, I can't even, don't even spell it. It's called SERTOP. SERTOP. Doesn't even begin with a K. That's it. Don't even know why I thought it began with a K. Don't even know why I thought it began with a K. But, it's called I don't know, it's got Polish writing on it. It's Polish cheese. She has it in sour cream and chives, and then there was another flavor. So, but anyway, they say Aldi's has it, and I'm like, "Well, I mean, it it Aldi's is a German company, so, maybe they ship the cheese across." I don't know. How do people get I mean, has to come from somewhere. But anyway, that's how I mean, but I wanna try it because she made it look so good. She puts the cheese on it, or she puts the butter on it, she puts the olive oil on her bread, and then she puts flaky sea salt on it, and then she eats it. Would I like to be a sourdough, um, bread maker? Yes. Do I have time to do it? No. So, um, it's not gonna happen in my life. It's not gonna happen. So, don't even know why I thought Kerrygold is good. Now, I do like Kerrygold butter. I do like Kerrygold butter, and you can get that in bulk at Sam's. Right, Biscuit? He's like, "Mom, you're fat. You're taking up my seat. How about you just lay right there? I am trying to help you out." Look at the look on this dog's face. He loves me. I love him. Let's see. Linda says, "Hi, Biscuit." Go, "Hi, Linda." He's the best puppy in the whole wide world today. Here, I'll back up. It's hard for me to back up with you in the chair because I feel like I'm gonna smush you. So, oh, I hate that too. Okay, he's gone on to cause havoc somewhere else. Well, when I said I wasn't streaming last weekend because I wasn't feeling good, Papa said, "Do you know that you sent the wrong thing? It didn't say the right thing." And he was like, "Just get on your phone." I was like, "I don't even have my phone on me. It's across the room." So he's like, "I'll fix it." He said, "I'll just re send something out." But I hate when it does that too. And I was so out of it. I was like, "Nope." I didn't even check. And I don't know if it fixed it before I sent it or what, but we are almost done with this skein of yarn. I've got one more skein of this yarn, so hopefully it will make it long enough for it's like yeah, it's like, yeah, we're gonna change it on her. But we're not gonna tell her we're gonna change it until she sent it. What are you doing, bud? You're gonna drive me crazy. You are gonna drive me crazy today. I feel like Okay. Let's see. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Why? Why do fools be so gay? Love at the break of day. Why do they fall in love? I don't know why I'm singing, people. I know it's not like that's even the song that y'all are listening to. That is not even the song I'm listening to. So, nope, nope, nope. Um, so let's see. See how many more rows I can get. I'm hoping at least a few more because we are to, when I did it earlier, I was at 13. I was going to say, what did I do with it? And we're at 16. So not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I might get to the end of this. And since she's here and I would like to see her, and let's see. I think that's what I'm going to do. We are going to finish this stitch up. Got to call my mom today. I called her the other day and she was at work. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were at work today. And she was like, working a half a day. So, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Um, that's not what I want. Stream manager is what I want. Okay. I want to thank everybody for coming today. And like I said, I'm going to put it the three woobles, the loopables up in Discord for everyone to vote on. I will take into account that Fred the dinosaur won today. I will take that into account when it comes up. I want to thank everyone for coming. We're going to go over and we're going to visit Crafty. He is watching the Rose Parade and he is winding yarn into a ball. So thank you for the follows. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the primes. Yes, yes, wait, tomorrow is Friday. No, I will not be on tomorrow because I have to go to work tomorrow, but I will be on Saturday, normal time. So, I know, buddy, I know. So we're gonna go over and rate him. Let's do this. Um, Y'all guys have an awesome day, and I will see you later. I think I'm going to see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Um, and there we go. Bye.